How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Nostalgia Bait. My name is KR Presents.
And I'm Julian.
And wow, we're back for round 2. That is surprising.
Personal best.
Personal best is 2. So if we stop after this, I mean, we'll find out real soon. So
feel that.
But yeah, it's cool. How's everything going the past, I don't know, week?
Has it been week? It's been going well.
It's good?
I've been just enjoying life. What about you, man?
Good. Things are ramping up for the holidays, so I'm having more pressure to finish my freelance stuff.
Yeah.
But you know.
Yucky.
But you know, it's good sometimes. Yeah. A lot of things happened since like news-wise, I guess, happened since we recorded. And which, by the way, I jumped on those reels like so quick. The moment we had like a semi-okay conversation, I was like, this is going to be a reel. Let's go.
Gonna be a TikTok edit. Let's go.
So, but I guess we're going into 2024. I think a lot of games are coming out next year that I'm really excited for. Because do you watch the Game Awards?
I kept seeing it on like TikTok Live. And every time I kept seeing it, I'm like, how is this still going on? It looked like it was a really long show.
Are you saying it went for too long, or you just didn't?
It's just, I seem like it. I'm not much of a gamer, unless if it's Minecraft.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I would call myself a casual gamer in the sense where I get really invested in games, like stories and all that stuff, but I don't always have the means to actually play any of those games.
I feel that.
But I do love playing games. I just wish I played more, if that makes sense.
That does make sense. You're good.
So, but I know a couple things got announced in the Game Awards that I know concerns us, which is they announced from the makers of Dishonored that they're making a Blade game.
Oh, yeah, I saw the teaser for that. It actually looks really cool.
It looks amazing. And I don't know if it's going to be anything like Dying Light. I don't know if you know what Dying Light is.
I do not. Sorry.
No, it's good. It's basically, I guess to sum it up, it's more or less like a zombie survival-ish kind of thing, because it's the idea that there's like a virus that kind of takes over the world type shit.
Okay.
And basically you're this dude who's trying to like kind of fix through and like navigate the situation. But the whole thing is it's more dangerous to be around at night, because that's when the more dangerous, people with the virus and shit come out. So like you got to do everything by day, and like, and it's open world and everything. And it's a cool game.
Okay.
But I'm hoping Blade is kind of like that.
You're hoping for same vibes?
Yeah, it's just you fucking go around the city killing vampires. Like, it sounds awesome.
It does sound awesome, not gonna lie.
Has there been a Blade game? I don't know if there has. If
anything, one of the movie video game tie-ins that don't work out, I would imagine.
Those definitely happen. I mean, but it's crazy because so many superhero games are coming out now that
Wolverine, I think there were leaks about it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it
looks good.
I'm really interested.
It looks good.
Yeah.
I don't know what the plot would be.
Yeah, as long as you get a, slice. That'd be fun.
I mean, if that doesn't exist, is it really a Wolverine game?
I mean, yeah, you're right with that one.
I want the bare minimum, which that's like being like, hey, all I want for a Spider-Man game is he thwips. Like
whip.
Exactly. It looks good though. You could see his like whole costume and stuff, and the kind of third person view that they got and stuff. Looks good.
Yeah, and hold on, I'm pulling up the leaks right now because in a minute. I like the costume.
Yeah.
A lot, actually.
I'm still so upset they've never done the original Wolverine costume in live action.
Soon.
Yeah, but
soon.
but Deadpool 3, he's got the getup, which looks awesome. But will he have the cowl?
He has to have the cowl.
But I'm scared he won't.
I mean, wasn't one of the first things that Hugh Jackman did was like post a picture of a cowl made by a fan when he was announced for Deadpool 3?
Oh. But I mean,
he has to.
I mean, in Wolverine, right? The deleted scene is that he gets like the yellow and black costume that he's known for, and he just never wears it.
Very true. Was that also directed by the same dude who did Logan?
It was. And I'll still say the first half of that movie is fucking incredible. And then
it's been a hot minute, but I like the first half a lot.
It's great. And then it somehow falls apart in the last like 30 minutes. It's whenever the final fight starts. Because then you get like Steel Samurai and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. I'm excited for that game. It seems like Marvel's really coming out with all stops, because the Suicide Squad game, I wish I was excited for.
I wish too. I've been excited for more Arkham lore.
Yeah, but how does that make sense? Because he's thought to have been dead at the end of Arkham Knight, and then he just comes back again. Is that the idea? Like,
that's the idea, and we're on our third Deadshot.
Oh, we are on the third Deadshot. Oh yeah, Harley Quinn is different too.
Yeah,
like all these. I don't know why they can't just make it another universe. To be honest, with all the,
it would be nice if it was. Yeah,
with the cosmetic changes that that's all the characters.
Yeah.
But I am excited to see Metropolis.
Dude, it looks so fun actually. Seeing Metropolis and seeing the rest of the DC, universe fleshed out, other than the Batman lore.
I wish there was a thumbs up feature, because I'll just fucking be King Shark. I'll fly over to the fucking the Daily Planet and then just do a thumbs up, and hopefully they have a photo mode. And I'll just do that. That's all I'll do in the game. I won't even play the actual game.
Yeah, it's worth the money to do that, honestly.
I have my priorities set. Don't worry.
I feel that. What I'm really happy about is there's a Condiment King reference in it. So he's in the Arkham universe.
Wait, in what?
They're going through villain memorabilia, and you see the Condiment King's ketchup and mustard.
You do?
Yeah, so there's an Arkham Condiment King out there, and I want to see everything about him.
Wait, that's awesome. Dude, if the Condiment King helps the Suicide Squad, it's done.
It's done. Brainiac is fucking finished.
Dude, you better be fries, because there's some ketchup on you, It's crazy. That's crazy. Is there anything coming out? I don't even know.
Aquaman's coming out.
Aquaman's coming out. I did forget about that. Holy shit.
I think a lot of people forgot about it.
It looks good.
It looks fun.
I just don't feel a need to watch it, unfortunately, but it looks really good.
I don't know. Do you think they'll actually kill the baby like everyone's thinking they would?
No.
Ugh.
No, they're not that bold.
It's the last DCEU movie. Might as well go out with,
I mean, I think they're going to
kill a baby.
Nothing's more DC than killing a baby,
Yeah. They even put one in a microwave.
Yeah, exactly. He's putting the baby in the fridge. Exactly. That's insane. They could do that. I wouldn't be surprised. But I think Mira's going to die because Amber Heard.
That too.
So,
I don't know.
But it looks.
What about the dad? Do you think the dad's going to make it?
No. That dude's been in way too many movies. He was in the Flash movie. Like, he's dead. Yeah, I think he's gonna die.
Fucking forgot about that.
Yeah, I do think that clone trooper is gonna die. It's insane. But Aquaman's coming out. It looks, I think it looks good. What else is coming out? Oh, Madam Web's coming out. and Kraven the Hunter is also coming out.
Ooh.
And
slim pickings for comic book fans, I feel like.
More like slim pickings for Spider-Man fans. I mean, after this year, you know. Because what the fuck? So, I don't know what their thought process is. Like, is this leading somewhere?
I don't think they have a thought process.
Yeah, but Vulture showed up at the end of Morbius, so they have to have some thought. Even if it's trash, they have to have some thought.
Maybe a Sinister Six movie.
But what? Yeah, but what's that Sinister Six, roster? It's what? Venom, who's kind of an anti-hero in this.
Yeah.
Morbius, who's also kind of an anti-hero in this.
Yeah.
Vulture, who turns good at the end of Homecoming.
El Muerto. Who? I think Bad Baby, is that his name? Bad Bunny, whatever his name is.
Bad Baby, Bad Bunny, yeah.
I think he dropped out.
For El Muerto, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a sad face.
What?
Emoji.
What are we getting? Fucking what? Hypno Hustler? Donald Glover?
Oh my god, yeah.
What a shitty roster.
Insane he went with that and not Prowler. Prowler would have been a fun movie.
That's the craziest thing. He's literally dressed up as Prowler. Do you know how hard a Prowler movie would go?
Amazing, honestly.
And you could get away with not putting Miles in it. I mean, you'd have to, maybe cameo or something, but you can get away with not putting Spider-Man because it's just a dude who's just, heisting for the most part. You can get away with that, but
you can get away with a lot of stuff with the Prowler movie.
Yeah, and then I guess you have fucking, what's his name? Who's the dude? Oh my god, I forgot his name. Ezekiel.
Oh yeah, him, in the Spider-Man looking costume, right?
Yeah. Why is he in a Spider-Man costume? I'll never fucking know, but
no.
What a weird roster.
It's a fun one.
And I guess
it's a real fun one.
But who will they fight?
I have no idea, actually. Maybe Tom Holland, because that's what Sony probably wants the most.
But I think that's why they haven't made a Spider-Man 4, because have you heard Tom Holland is apparently and Kevin Feige are grappling with the studio about what kind of story they want to do. I think they want to do another multiverse thing. But Tom Holland doesn't, which, yeah, you should definitely not do another multiverse thing. Yeah, it might be Tom Holland. I think they're gonna fight Madam Web.
Oh no, I'm not seeing too much from Madam Web that makes me excited.
No,
but I'm also not much of a gigantic Spider-Man fan either.
Oh, okay, fair enough. It's gonna be interesting because Madam Web is literally crippled. So is the movie gonna end with her getting crippled, and then I don't know. She talks
to fight the Sinister Six.
Oh my god! I'm imagining the standoff, just the Sinister Six of this terrible roster, and there's Madam Web in a wheelchair swinging around the city.
You know what? No, I actually want to see that movie now. You swayed me.
That sounds amazing. Are you fucking kidding me? I want to see that movie so bad. The fuck? That sounds great. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all that's coming out for comic book stuff
this year.
Yeah,
right, and a little bit of next year.
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot coming out this year, so
we did. We have The Boys coming out soon. That looks fun.
The Boys, you're right. I totally forgot about The Boys. I'm curious how they continue it because of the way that they ended Gen V.
That too, yeah. I'm also curious on how long this show will last.
Yeah,
I want it to end still good. I don't want to, go running on for a hot minute.
Yeah, it felt like season 3 was gonna end it in some kind of way because they gave Butch fucking laser eyes.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, this seems about right. And Soldier Boy and him almost, kill him, or almost they take Homelander down.
Mm-hmm.
But now there's the whole thing about Ryan.
Oh yeah.
So now I'm just thinking this 4th season isn't gonna end it because it's gonna be all about saving Ryan, you know.
Oh, but yeah. If anything, what, two seasons left, I'd say.
Yeah, if they get that far, yeah. I'm just curious how it relates to Gen V. Because what are those kids gonna do?
Oh no, do you think we were saying that the new Black Noir is gonna be, what's his name? I'm already forgetting the Gen V names.
Oh.
But the one that was in the woods.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait, the one in
my friend.
The one in the woods.
Gen V cast.
Are you talking about what's his name? Polar or something?
I'm talking about not Polar.
Are you talking about the brother?
The brother, yeah. Sam.
Oh. Maybe.
I know people have been thinking that Sam's going to be the new Black Noir, which could be cool. I kind of like the Homelander twist, though.
Yeah. Maybe, but I feel like he's too scrawny to be Black Noir.
He can bulk up.
I think he could, yeah. But, like, that dude also talks a lot.
He does.
I guess that would be a cool juxtaposition if he talks a lot and then never talks.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. Yeah, and then fucking Jeffrey Dean Morgan is coming.
Exciting. I think we all thought he was going to be Ted Knight.
Who is he?
I think he's just one of like Butcher's friends from
the CIA.
CIA.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's perfect casting.
It really is.
Because like he deserves. I mean, not he deserves, but he definitely fits this kind of show.
Mm-hmm. He definitely does.
So I'm curious. I'll just always think about how he should have gotten a Flashpoint movie out of Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I definitely think a better way to end the DCEU than just a slow fizzle it is now is to bring back like the entire Snyder cast and just do an actual adaptation of the comic.
Yeah, well, that's what's weird. The Flash tried to do that without actually doing it.
Yeah,
and it was ass. We got a nameless Jay Garrick. We resurrected a dude who killed himself during the time he was portraying Superman. You know, we brought back CGI Nicolas Cage.
Over real Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, even though there was a real Nicolas Cage.
Mm-hmm. Just such a shame.
What a fucking... Don't even acknowledge any other Flashes, not even any of the other reincarnations.
Grant Gustin just did a comment saying he wasn't contacted at all for the movie.
Which is insane.
Which is really sad.
Because he got his name from the show. That's insane.
100%.
Yeah, it's a pretty slow fizzle. The fact that Blue Beetle is the beginning of this new universe is getting me hopeful.
I feel that.
Because that'd be a cool roster. Then you bring in the Atom. You bring in fucking... Who's anybody? Who's someone I need? I need Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing, yeah.
Booster Gold. Oh, shit, wait. I have a theory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have a theory. So, my theory... This relates to Blue Beetle. And because I just thought of this. A Booster Gold movie or show is coming out soon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or they're working on one. My thought is, so in Blue Beetle, right, Ted Kord is missing. And he shows up at the end of the post credits and he's like, "Oh, I'm missing and shit." My thought is that from the time he disappeared, he was recruited by Booster Gold to travel the timeline.
Okay.
Right? Because Booster Gold, he goes all across time, and that's kind of like what he does.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's like a way to bring in the other Booster Gold without discounting Jaime.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. I think that's one of the more reasonable approaches.
Yeah.
To happen, that he was just lost in time on an adventure with Booster Gold.
Yeah.
And he's just trying to get back to the right timeline to see his daughter.
Mm-hmm. Because, where would he be? where would he be if he's not around the timeline?
Where would he be? Yeah.
So, I mean, he's able to contact them through the shitty technology, so I imagine there's something there.
Yeah. And I love how like all of his gadgets are like really like half made concepts.
Yeah. What did he say? Yeah. What did Jaime say? His belt was like Batman, but with if he had OCD or some shit.
ADHD, I think.
ADHD. I don't know.
Which I think is a really fun way to describe Blue Beetle.
That kind of got me. I was like, wait a minute, Batman already has OCD. Let's be honest. That's insane. It's kind of slim pickings for comic stuff, but Invincible's going strong.
Yes.
The Boys is going strong. The Invincible shit is funny to me because there's this whole thing about how animators need time. They're treated like shit and all that stuff. So then the second half of Invincible is delayed because they need to finish it. And everyone got pissed because it's taken a long time. And I'm like, my guy, you just said that animators need more time and are pushed. And now you're
and they were clowning on season 1 for their animation
exactly
being rushed.
And I'm like, you think this is what this means? Delays is what's gonna happen out of the like. You can't have both things.
Yeah.
Like Jesus.
Speaking of animated shows, what do you think about Creature Commandos?
I'm very excited for it.
I am too.
I think the roster is super cool. I think it's perfect for animated. Personally.
And the concept art looks really good.
Yeah, no, I love the art style. It's very unique. I really fuck with it. I kind of lost my love for the DC animated shit since they started doing this new one,
which is coming to an end already.
Yeah, they're already doing Crisis on Infinite Earths, like, but no,
and it's their last like hurrah in that universe, which is so fucking sad.
It's so bad.
I feel like it just came out.
I don't even know how they didn't do the normal thing, which is take all the other animated styles from, you have like the Bruce Timm one, and then you have the one from this new 52 era of animated shit.
I mean, that's how you do a proper animated Flashpoint, or not Flashpoint, Crisis on Infinite Earths.
And then they just didn't do that.
Spider-Verse did all the work for them to just copy, and they're not copying.
Yeah, exactly.
Animation styles.
They did the equivalent of copying off of someone's paper, but you can't see right. So you just imagine what the fuck they did.
Yeah, it's like, hey, can I copy off your homework? Yeah, just change it so it's not obvious.
It's like, hold up, this is for a different subject. The fuck? That's insane. God, you're reminding me how good Spider-Verse was. Holy shit.
It's phenomenal.
So that's insane. See, like things like that makes me feel super hopeful about anime stuff, and then this Crisis thing's coming out, and I feel like it's not gonna be great. But then I saw Adventures of Superman, and then I was like, you know what? I think we're okay.
I think we're good.
Yeah, my Adventures of Superman's so good, by the way.
I love it. Right now, I'm just looking at concept art for Creature Commandos. I love the art style so much.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know much about Creature Commando. Who's on it? It's Rick Flag.
Rick Flag Senior, played by Crossbones in Winter Soldier. Alan Tudyk is playing Dr. Phosphorus.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, David Harbour is playing Frankenstein's monster, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, that's actually perfect.
It really is. And what's cool is the concept art. He looks really adorable. He's like holding flowers. Little heart tattoo on him.
It looks good.
And the Bride of Frankenstein looks cool. She has like 4 arms.
I'm worried because the concept art always looks better than the actual final product. I hope they stick with this.
It really does. I hope they do stick with this.
This looks really good.
And what was it?
Weasel
G.I. Robot?
Oh, G.I. Robot, yeah.
Who hates Nazis.
Very of its time.
Yeah. And Weasel.
Weasel, yeah.
And it looks fun.
Yeah, I have a lot of hope. Because I've been seeing all this stuff that James Gunn's been posting about Superman Legacy. And it's really good.
We finally got our Lex Luthor.
Nicholas Hoult. We got Beast.
Dude. Oh, I'm excited.
This dude went from all hair to no hair. That's insane. Yeah.
For real.
Nicholas Hoult feels kind of young though for Lex Luthor.
He does feel young, but we also have a young Superman. I kind of like it when they're both around the same age.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
And we got Maxwell Lord, which I don't know. I'm a Gilmore Girls fan, so I like anything Sean Gunn is in.
And then they cast. Oh shit! What's his name? They casted the dude from Righteous Gemstones, as Jimmy Olsen.
Oh yeah, Skylar Gisondo.
Yeah, man, he looks perfect. He's a
perfect
dead ringer for that character. Honestly, yeah.
I've been a fan of Psych, and he plays young Sean in Psych.
Oh, for real?
So once that rumor was floating around, I was so hyped.
You're like, oh, he can do that part. Yeah.
He already looks like Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah, without even trying. It's insane. So they can do a lot with this. I'm really excited about that. Superman fans are eating. Yeah. Superman and Lois is great. Adventures of Superman is incredible. I just love that for My Adventures with Superman, they leaned into. It's like anime inspired, but it's not anime, and it's like the fact that they leaned into the goofy part of Superman. I'm like, that's perfect.
It really is,
because he's a ripped nerd.
Also changed animation styles.
When?
Which is fun.
Oh, just in general.
Mr. Mix up. I don't know how to say his name.
Mr.
When he's snapping his fingers. Yeah. When he's snapping his fingers, he was going through different animation styles.
Oh, yeah.
And Crisis on Infinite Earths can't do that, apparently.
What? But why? I would imagine they'd have more budget than a TV show.
For cross-stream movies, I don't know. I feel like Warner Brothers is really stingy with animation budgets right now.
Yeah. That's why all the stuff from 20 years ago looks so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Because they had money. And people watch TV. Yeah. For me, my two fan casts for the longest time for Lex Luthor, I mean, this is before they started casting, was Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, plays Black Manta, and Andre Braugher. I still don't know how to pronounce his name. The late great. Because I was like, you need like a commanding Lex Luthor in that. So.
Oh, yeah. He'd be really good, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it kind of it hit me randomly when Andre passed away.
That shit was out of nowhere.
Yeah, it seemed like him, Lance Reddick, all these Titans passed away this year, and yeah, I just love everybody. I mean, obviously everyone knows him as Captain Holt, but I loved him in Homicide.
Yeah, he won an Emmy from that, right?
Yeah. He's incredible. He's incredible in that role. And he was also in House. He was House's therapist in that.
Really?
Yeah, and he's incredible. Like, because, Hugh Laurie plays like this narcissistic, asshole and type shit, right? And who's just a genius. And he's able to like play off that so well,
Mm-hmm.
And I could only believe that he could do that. That's what was so perfect. Like, what a gem. Any other things that happened? I don't know.
Not in news. Not that I think, at least. Second issue of Beast World came out a couple days ago.
Wait, I thought it finished.
Beast World? Oh no, it's an event that just started.
Oh, it just started. Okay.
So we have, I think, 4 more issues left.
Shit, I need to jump on that.
It's really fucking cool.
Yeah. There's no like good comic book store here. That's the only problem.
Yeah. This is the best. You're about to go to Mile High Comics, all right?
I am. That is true. That is my plan for the holidays.
No, you gotta scope it out. It's such a fun store.
Yeah. See, but I don't even have a car, so I don't even know how I'll get there. That's the only thing.
I mean, what?
How's public transport?
Fuck, I know. It's a 29-minute journey.
Okay. That's actually not that bad. But it's not that bad. If I have a car,
Yeah, I have full faith in you, KR.
Of walking there?
Yeah.
Of walking on. Oh my god. Walking to the center of Denver for what? That's insane.
For the world's biggest comic book store.
I'm gonna go. Look, I told you I was gonna go. And when I say something, I'm gonna do it. I just haven't thought through how I'm gonna get there.
I need a haul from you. You need to post a haul of what you're gonna get there. What you're gonna.
Oh yeah. No, for sure I'll post. Yeah, my plan is also to get because they announced like a new thing by the Life is Strange, whatever. I wanted to get more Life is Strange, the expansion comic.
Okay.
So I don't know if they'll have it, but that's what I'm looking at right now.
They might. Yeah. They're a big store.
Yeah. There was one you were talking about a while ago. I forgot what it was called. It's not Marvel DC. It's like its own separate imprint. It's like
Ghost Machine?
It might be Ghost Machine.
I am so excited. It's like Jeff Johns and all really, really great DC artists kind of just starting their own print.
Yeah, because one of them had like a gas mask and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Gas mask?
I don't know. Is there someone there that has a name like Gas or Nuclear or something like that?
Oh, Geiger.
Geiger. That's what you were talking about, yeah.
Which is, oh my god, I love it.
Who's Geiger?
I think Ghost Machine issue number 2 coming out. Geiger's like, how do I explain this? So it looks like what Jeff Johns is doing with Ghost Machine is throughout every major war in history, there was this unknown hero or person with some sort of power. And he's like going into that. So after nuclear bombs, hit Earth around 2030, I think, one person who was in experimental chemotherapy was affected, and he kind of turns into this, nuclear powered person called Geiger.
Oh shit!
And his one goal is to protect his family, which is trapped in a nuclear bunker.
Oh,
and I really enjoyed it.
That sounds really cool.
Is called the follow-up is Junkyard Joe, which is a robot discovered in the Vietnam War, and one of the soldiers who discovered him was also saved by him, and he came back after the war and created a comic book strip called Junkyard Joe, which was like commentary on Vietnam War and soldiers going through that process. And it seemed like it was just a love letter to newspaper comics and newspaper artists.
Yeah, just that era.
It's that era. There's nods to Calvin and Hobbes. And I think Peanuts was also in it.
That's really funny, actually.
Yeah.
I want to see that. I have to start getting out of just reading Marvel and DC. For sure.
I'm trying my best. I'm expanding my Image comics collection along with my Dark Horse collection.
Yeah.
And I'm getting into Boom Studios, which is another fun one.
Boom Studios? What the fuck is that?
It has some interesting comics. The one that I just got that I'm hoping to read later today is called Eat the Rich.
Eat the Rich? That's a dope title.
I know that's the main reason why I bought it. The art also looks phenomenal. I wish I knew more about it. Oh, it looks like they also did Berserker, the Keanu Reeves comic as well.
Oh, shit. Wait, I know what that is.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And Dune, Firefly, Coda, Labyrinth.
Yeah.
I'm looking at their website right now.
No, I'm curious. What's your favorite comic that's out that's not Marvel or DC?
That's out right now or just comic?
No, just comic in general.
I'm really into Saga. Anything by Brian K. Vaughan, I heavily enjoy. And I think Saga is such a fun one to get into as well. It's got hints of Game of Thrones, Star Wars. I also say a little bit of Romeo and Juliet vibes going on in there.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, there's
it's like Shakespearean a little bit.
Yeah. It's 2 warring planets, I guess. Created this gigantic war across the galaxy. And we follow Alana and Marco, who are trying to raise a kid. but they're both from different sides of the warring planets.
Okay.
So they're being hunted down by mercenaries, and they're just trying to make sure their daughter Hazel lives a happy life.
Wow.
And man, it's brutal. It was on like a 4 to 5 year hiatus after the biggest just drum, shell, ever. And you come back and you're sad because I was low-key hoping that character lived.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
That's insane. That actually sounds really, really interesting. What is it called again?
Saga.
Saga. All right, I'll check that out.
And I think they're releasing issues every other month.
Mm-hmm.
It's right now on issue 66.
Issue 66? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, so they're pretty far in.
They're pretty far in, yeah.
Okay.
And I love it. I love it so much.
That's cool. I really liked Hellboy. Is Spawn? Spawn's not DC. I like Spawn.
Spawn's Image, part of when Image created their own thing. I'm getting into Spawn. I love the artwork of Spawn.
Spawn's incredible. Like, there's one comic that I love where he has like dual pistols, like dual pistol shotguns, and he has it behind his head and shit. And I'm like, this, and he's on top of like just a bunch of bodies, and I'm like, this is the hardest shit I've ever seen. Holy shit. Spawn is really good. I love Spawn. I wanted to get into this one from Dark Horse Comics. It's by Mark Bernardin. It's called I think it's called Adora in the Distance. It's more or less just like a woman who like does fantastical stuff and like has to encounter like, the usual like fantastical like pirates and ghosts and stuff.
It does look really good.
Yeah, the art style looks incredible, but I remember Mark was saying like the big thing for him was he used to write only for characters that were white because that's what he grew up reading. And then at some point he like made the transition and started writing for like Static Shock and all that stuff. And he was like, I want to write a book that's just fun for people of color, not including any kind of like trauma or anything related to that. Just a fun story from someone from that background, Yeah, and then you see the artwork and you're like, damn, this looks really fucking cool. So
I just picked up a comic. I should be arriving actually later today, but God, It's Lonely at the Center of the Earth, an autobiographical novel. I heard really good things about it. Shit. And the art style alone looks beautiful.
It's Lonely at the Center of the Earth? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Spawn's set in New York too.
Yeah. It would have to, because otherwise it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yo, this art style is tight though. I love this, like, it's like a matted look.
But I'm going in there with no expectations because I'm not fully sure what the story's about.
I don't know if this makes sense. The artwork in this fits your YouTube aesthetic. Does that make sense? Like
now I'm gonna look at my channel.
Like at the no, not like on your page, but like at the end of your videos, you always have like a subscribe thing and then just have like a video of whatever the fuck. It feels like this is the type of thing that would be at the end of that video.
Yeah. Those are the only fun part of my videos because I put no effort in them. I'm like, I don't have to try here.
Yeah. That's funny.
I've also recently read Lady Killer.
Lady Killer, okay.
It's a fun Dark Horse comic. Another recommendation I saw throughout TikTok.
Yeah.
Because that's just where I've been getting all my indie comic recs from.
Yeah.
And man, I really enjoy it. It's like a 60s housewife who's also a contract killer.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think it was going to be adapted into a show or a movie, but
that sounds like a show.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it ever. Pretty sure it just like fizzled out.
Yeah, that sounds like that sounds like a Marvelous Miss Maisel, but you amp it up.
Yo, yeah.
Make her a fucking killer.
Just Marvelous Miss Maisel plus a little bit of Dexter. That would be a fun show.
That sounds fucking crazy.
And the artwork alone is also beautiful.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of benefit. Like, I think The Boys and Invincible and some of these other shows that have been coming out, I think it shows a real benefit to like adapting comics that are lesser known.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you have more creative freedom, but then you can also bring that comic to the limelight a little bit.
Yeah. And you're not, at the mercy of budget, really, because with animation, you can really do anything you want.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're also not at the mercy of the universe, right? Because you don't have to think of the larger fucking whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
You know, because no one is as invested in that with the smaller comics, just because it's like a smaller world that it's in. So, and it usually comes out better too.
Mm-hmm.
So, have you read Phantom?
Phantom?
Yeah. This is some shit I read when I was a kid.
I keep seeing him in the movies. I keep seeing the movie that was made of him.
Oh, I never saw
it. Looks like an interesting Golden Age hero.
Yeah. Oh, I never saw the movie, but my aunts and uncles and shit read this, for the time because it would come out in like newspaper, whatever the fuck. But it's basically, I think it's a really cool concept, and I don't think it's hard to adapt. It's literally just a dude, crashes onto an island, whatever the fuck. And then I think he meets like a bunch of, people in the tribe who, teach him about shit and all that stuff. And then he gets a ring. He has a skull ring or something that has something to do with like, some kind of legend or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then basically he goes back and, depending on which version of the Phantom you read, sometimes he's in the city, most of the time he's in the jungle. But, he beats the fuck out of people and all this stuff and has this skull ring on his hand. And the whole thing is this has been happening for like centuries.
Oh, shit.
And the reason is because he passes it down. So people think that the Phantom is immortal. But what he really does is he passes it down to the next son who also dresses up as the Phantom, learns the legacy, and then passes it down to his son or whatever the fuck. So the idea is that people think that Phantom is this legend that's like immortal and everlasting. They're like, how the fuck is he still alive? When really it's just passed down through the family.
Ooh, I gotta get into it.
Yeah.
Looks kind of cool.
Yeah. It's kind of the way he is kind of Batman-esque because he kind of has his own cave and shit like that. But everything else is pretty cool. And I think that'd be a great show because you could, have flashbacks to like the first Phantom and then have a modern Phantom,
Ooh, that would be a good show, honestly.
I mean, they did fucking Arrow and they fucked that up. So you could do that, but do it right.
I feel that.
Well, nah, I guess that's episode 2. We're almost there. If we get to episode 3, we'll call it a victory, even though that's not that far.
I called episode 1 a victory.
Just the fact that we did it. Yeah, that's fair. Thank you guys for listening. And we'll make more of this stuff. I think for now we're trying to do it every 2 weeks. And if we somehow don't, I'll say something on Twitter or whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed this because, it's fun to just talk about dumb shit.
100%.
And you can follow Julian, of course, on, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, fucking Twitter. What else do you have?
I don't know what I have.
Is that everything?
But yeah, let's go with those.
Oh, probably. Patreon. The dude's got Patreon. Pay him. Pay him.
KR also has a Patreon who's more updated than
mine.
No,
but fuck that. He's got a Patreon too.
Nah, fuck that. KR has a Patreon.
That's insane. Yeah. We're both on all those platforms and all that stuff. And, of course, if you guys listen to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify Podcasts, please post a review or something like that. So then I know that people actually listen to this. I think by the time this comes out, there'll be Christmas season-ish or whatever you celebrate. So hope you have a safe holidays and stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is Nostalgia Bait, and I'm KR.
And I'm Julian.
And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.